I want amazing sex and have her hot for me forever. And I also want to have a life with her and buy a house and kids. And I want to know how to bloom love between the two of us to break us open in amazing passion to the universe, to God, to the 10 out of 10 sex and love that we want to have. Cynthia, thanks for joining me. Jeff with Great Men Move Mountains. Cynthia, we just finished the C-Note show for today. And we talked about David Deda's levels 1, 2, 3 of relationships. And I labeled these caveman, roommate, and ninja, right? So the caveman is, by the way, there's light and shadow parts of these. Carl Jung, Jungian psychology, the archetypes, there's good and not good. There's light and shadow within all of these. And so we talked about today of how to start to see this and integrate this, because they're not necessarily levels, right? It's a Venn diagram. So this is what I used on today's The C-Note show, right? So here's the levels, 1, 2, 3 here. And here's what really this looks like. And again, I drew on this. So this is, we want to know how to integrate all the positives of the 1, 2, 3 caveman, roommate, and ninja. So if you missed today's C-Note show, come on next year, go to greatmenmovemountains.com. We've got a membership level where you can get all the recordings as well on our website. So check that out. Cynthia, talk with us about how can a man know to see these within his woman? What does it look like when she's in these various levels? The 1, 2, 3, please.
Yeah. Well, I think those levels can exist at different kinds of her expression, but I would love to use the one of her desire to be seen. And so you can tell she's kind of at the level 1 desire to be seen, where there's like the light side of that is just the way that she chooses to dress, or the earrings that she wears, or she goes and gets her hair done. It's a request like, notice me. Notice that there's something different about me. Notice I'm wearing something sparkly. And the shadow of that is kind of more of that, like, look at me, desperate, sometimes almost feels like a demand on you to notice her or see what's beautiful or sexy about her. And then level 2, you're probably gonna observe more like roommate level, the woman in your life. She might know how much she hungers to be seen and noticed by you, but she's in the mindset, the masculine mindset that, well, I should see myself first, and I'm going to be really quiet about it, and there's something wrong with me. So if I fix myself and then like present myself, suddenly, you will see her as her partner, your partner. And the shadow side of that is if she doesn't feel seen by you, she might get really angry. And it's like, he doesn't notice me. He doesn't appreciate all that I give. And it becomes kind of more of the hurt.
And she needs to be her own man then.
Yeah, like I'll just go take care of this need all by myself, or go get this need met elsewhere. Mm-hmm. And then the third level of that is she wants to give all her beauty, all her light to you as an expression of love and devotion. And that when she sees you, she uses like the perfume she wears, the shirt that she's wearing, to be in rapture with you, to wrap her arms around you and to be in the smell of roses with you. And it's a gift and an offering that she's asking for you to participate in with her.
Yeah, phenomenal. So I'm going to give you a cherry on top here in a second. So 10-second advertisement. We're doing a new ReLaunch group. It's 6 men. It's group coaching and one-on-one coaching. And this is advanced level stuff that I and Cynthia and 3 other of our coaches all together, 5 coaches, 6 men, teach how to get all the positives of all of these: hot sex, a life together, and blooming love. Like I started to share on the C-Note show today, how to do this. And I take you step by step toward what you want. So my cherry on top here today, guys, is this level 3 ninja doesn't mean that she's, skipping through the fields all the time. The feminine is like weather. And you never expect the weather to be done and it just be sunny for the rest of eternity. So maybe she's storming and you want to bloom that and love that. And maybe she's you know, it's 80 degrees and you're running at the beach, you're on the sand at the beach, and you love that as well. So I promise you that as you bloom her into these levels, and I teach that to men every single day, hundreds of men in the past 4 or 5 years of private practice, we've been doing this. As you bloom her, I promise you that you'll feel more and more transcendent and love, and you'll be challenged along the way. So if you're not ready for a challenge, don't join us. If you're ready to up level this and know how to get an 8, a 9, a 10 out of 10 relationship, that's what we practice. That's what we bring to you. And that's what we curate within our ReLaunch groups. So go to greatmenmovemountains.com, click on ReLaunch, our membership level, and check it out. That's your cherry on top. Cynthia, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Go move mountains one step at a time, guys. Ciao.